Kia ora, my name is Rowan Carroll and I'm the manager of the New Zealand Police Museum here at the Royal New Zealand Police College in Porirua. We have a college korowai that is worn 4 times a year when a wing graduates. The recruit who becomes first in the wing is adorned with this beautiful korowai. It was gifted by a recruit family, so it holds a very, very special place here. And like many korowai, it has a continuous life. So in the down times, we look after it. We sometimes need to clean it. But the last time it came back to us, I did notice that it had started to come away from the bodice. The taniko border started to become at risk. And so I realised that while I had the skills to clean it, I didn't have the skills to actually repair it. So that was our project. Basically we had a lack of that skill here in our team. The strategic importance of this project to New Zealand Police was quite significant. It had a dual significance in that we look after it, and so therefore we are responsible here at the museum for its life. But in terms of its importance to New Zealand Police, it does hold a very special place. It is worn with a great deal of pride, and it is very, very important that it always looks fantastic. If you can imagine, it stands at the forefront in the graduation ceremony, so it has to look beautiful. So strategically, very important to the New Zealand Police. Well, initially I was looking to find some expertise in the district, and my first step was to talk to Gavin Reedy at National Services Te Paerangi to ask him if he knew of anybody who would be able to help us with this project. And Gav was very quick to suggest Rangi Te Kanawa, who of course holds a very important role at Te Papa in looking after the taonga Māori and particularly the korowai. And so Gav really got me in touch with Rangi so we could discuss the project, and Rangi was very, very keen to come and support us with that. So it was about communication, really. Yes. I have applied for a number of grants throughout the years that I've worked in museums, and I've always found that they're quite unwieldy. Obviously there is accountability that is required, but the actual process of applying can be quite time consuming, quite tricky. You need to do a lot of back work, get a lot of evidence together. The difference with this particular style of application is that it is very straightforward. It's very simple to fill the forms out, and the beautiful thing is that you get a huge amount of support from the liaison service at National Services Te Paerangi to help you through that process. So again, it's about communication and forming relationships. So I really enjoyed the process. Actually, it was a very personal one. Our project came together very, very quickly once the decision was made by National Services Te Paerangi to support it. It was interesting. We had said it would probably take a day. I really had no idea how long this would take to repair the korowai. And Rangi arrived very quickly. I think it was within a week of our application being approved. She arrived, set herself up, looked at the task, set to doing the task, but the important thing was that she took our collection officer, Sophie Giddens, along with her and showed her exactly what she was doing. So she was giving her the skills to actually look after the korowai into the future. And Rangi was here for around about 3 or 4 hours. It was very, very quick, very painless, and with a fabulous result for us and the New Zealand Police. Well, we did achieve the goals of the project very successfully, very happy. Everyone was completely thrilled, both here at the museum and over at the Royal New Zealand Police College. And we have a graduation today, and the korowai will be stepping out and looking magnificent, so the best possible outcome for us.
Right.
I think that you need to have very specific goals for your project, measurable, achievable. I think it's important to talk with the people at National Services Te Paerangi, let them know about your project so that they can aid you in the best approach for your application. Really, I had all of the necessary information by the time I wrote the form out. And so it was really easy to achieve. I know that it's a contestable fund, but there was clearly a very real need with us because we simply didn't have the knowledge here. So getting an expert on board was wonderful. So the tips really are about communicating, forming relationships and being very clear about your project goal. It's been fantastic doing this project with the expert knowledge exchange, and I'm really hoping that we'll be able to support this wonderful opportunity more by delivering some advice ourselves.
Yes.